Hey guys, we're jumping back in with RYOS. We're gonna see if we can salvage. Galbank is loaded. Okay, yeah. All right, wait. That is our ship, and if I'm not mistaken, this is great. No, no. Seriously. Do you see this? Alright, there we go. Hold on a sec. Where are we? We are in Neon. And we can take off. Okay, so it's not exactly where I wanted to pick up with this one. And meaning I kind of wanted to resolve our issue. Let's just take a look real quick. I don't know if we can go back far enough. Yep. Somewhere I should have saved over here. Or maybe this is where I wanted to pick up. All right, let's see. And then, because where we left off was we were stuck on Mars. Our ship was gone. And when we tried to, we used the slate to retrieve our ship. This is what happened. All right, it's fine. All right, a couple of mods are loading up, so we'll wait for that. And then all ships successfully added to spawn. So community spaceship expansion, we added that. That added a bunch of ships to Starfield. So, but remember, this is what happened. We got stuck here without our ship. And this is where we left off. I was a little bummed because I'm like, all that and no ship. Well, I eventually figured out where it went and why it left us. So my mistake was originally pulling the slate out on Neon and trying it there, and then it would tell us. It told us, well, you can't because you need to be in your home, basically where you started from. And I'm like, okay, great. That would have been nice to know. And instead, what happened was, and as you can see, so here's the crazy part. So you see we have 61K. Now the game is forgiving. Yes, the game is forgiving. I don't have any weapons that are maybe this. See, our best weapon is worth the most amount of money, and I don't think I have. Oh, I do have some stuff. All right, let's go see if we can sell this stuff. I don't want to because I think the game forgives you, and we need 3K in order to get to Neon. We'll get our ship in Neon. So if I take 3K, it's going to leave me with 58. The game still wants a 60K for the ship. it believes I have 60K. So if I go to Neon and trigger it, it's going to take all my money and count it as 60, even if I don't have 60. And technically, that would be all right because the game is glitching. But do you feel comfortable doing it that way?
That's what we do here.
All right. So what I want to do is sell, and we're going to, oh shoot, you're not going to give us much for this stuff, are you? I guess all this stuff could add up to enough. All right. Boom, 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 boom. And I want to hold on. I want that one. So can I sell? Yeah, that one. And then maybe anything from the ship that I can sell. Okay, there you go.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, we will. All right, so with that done, and us now having 63,810 in credits, that means we do have the $3,000 for the shuttle. So we will buy another shuttle ticket over to Neon. Yes, Neon. Thank you. All right. And now it's going to tell us you need to go out here and catch your shuttle. Wait for the shuttle. All right. So it's not hurting my feelings at all that we got to go do that. The shuttle's going to land.
Anything I can help you with?
No, not this time. I'm just waiting for my shuttle. You know, Mars is going to Mars. And then now we got to make some money because we're going to be flat broke on Neon. What's with the trash, man? Every time. Okay. All right.
Must be cool. I never get to go to space.
Take a seat. Player's gonna play. Shuttles are gonna shuttle. Here we go. Still think that's an actual really cool mechanic that they put right there. Just that is nice. It's nice that they did that. And how it makes me sit there and look out the window. I mean, I feel like this is me on a plane, really, looking out the window. So, yeah, that's pretty chill. Get comfortable, relax until the flight's over. You know what I mean? Enjoy someone else actually doing the driving for a change. Shuttle has arrived. All right. We can get up.
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for.
Yes, it is. Okay. So we have exited the shuttle, right? And then if we come on over here, voila. $60,000 credits removed. I have 0 credits left. Technically, I should have 810 credits, but I'm not going to complain about the fact that I don't. You know? Enter your ship to claim it. Boom. And look at that. They have refreshments waiting for me. Let's see what else is on board. Anything else worthwhile? As everything gets set up here. Little tape. Okay. Careful over here. Got nothing in the locker there. Wait, I don't. Oh, look at this. 1,700 credits. That comes in very handy right there. All right. That's not what I wanted to do. All right, so we have our ship. All right, let's get on up out of here. Everything, I think, in truth, I was playing earlier with a different character, doing a bunch of stuff, and I was having no hiccups, no hitches or anything. So what's got me wondering is could it be this start and everything that's causing all my hiccups? So I'm just wondering if that is what's causing all my hiccup issues.
Keep moving. Scanners won't hurt you. Don't stop unless you're told to do so. No bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your stay in Neon.
So we already come through this, so Nesher's already been taken. All right. So now we're back, and we could go do our interview, right? Attend your interview. We could talk to Nesher. I don't want to. We can even go do the distress beacon. Top of the list. Refurbished goods. We have pretty much anything we can do, right? Anything we can think of. Ancient Earth Cult Part 1. Find source of discomfort. And then we also have this available. We're going to talk, though, with Tevin Anastas. And we're going to talk... Oh, shoot. Hold on a sec. Oh, so you can see here... we have a mod that kind of switches around our so you can see it's a little different. So we got boxing, gymnastics, nutrition, scavenging, theft, wellness, weightlifting, athletics, concealment, and second skin. And then over here, you can see commerce, negotiation, and persuasion at the top, diplomacy down below, and then ship command is here, and then leadership down below here. So it's moved those around a little bit, but then you can see our certifications are actually here down below. So you're doing all these other things to lead up to your certifications. And where's my rapid reload? I think there it is. Rapid combatant is what it is now. And then you can see here, it's way different, right? Where grav drive systems is down here, ship reactors is way down here, and then shield systems is down here, cargo holds, starship maintenance, targeting systems, piloting is now down here. So what I am going to do is I'm going to devote some points. You see how this is still locked, right? So even if I could, I don't think I could put any more points here. What I mean is, even if I was ready, right? If I had 10 out of 10 challenge progress, I still wouldn't be able to put some points here. I think I tried that before. So what I would need to do first is put my 4 points up here before I could advance this anymore. That kind of slows down your piloting skill, right? So we're gonna put we're gonna put 3 points right here, right in our systems. And then if you notice, starship design is actually over here now under science, right? So spacesuit design, outpost design, weapon design, they're all on the same tier now together. And then you got botany, chemistry, geology. So basically all your sciences right here, and then medicine, research, surveying, textiles, and zoology up here. And then look, scanning, ricochet, outpost management, astrophysics, special projects is still down here. But we got a ways to go before we can even put a point in there. So yeah, it's very interesting. It's a very different way of doing it, and I gotta be honest with you, it's gonna take a little bit to get used to, and it really does change the dynamic quite a bit. All right, so this is RYOS. We got about what, 1,800 credits to our name. We need to go make some money.
Security's got his eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go talk to this guy first. Hey, bro.
Welcome to Newell's.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
Oh, wow. Sounds like your problem with Siegert.
Oh, I don't have a problem with his place. My problem is Siegert himself.
Mm-hmm.
That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe.
Well, you know, keeping his place sounds like smart business.
Yeah, sure. If all you care about is yourself.
Welcome to the real
Everything
world,
that
bro.
Secret makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
You know, I'll talk to Sigurd. See if I can talk some sense into him.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. That'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say.
You know, thank you might be nice.
Yes, of course. On behalf of Rosa and I, thank you. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered.
Most can, especially when they're cornered. Have you know, how often have you tried talking to him?
The first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument.
I see.
Sigurd said he had every intention of paying Neon security and that it was final. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time to sit down and have a decent conversation. It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore. I honestly don't know what I did to make him so angry with me.
I have a pretty strong idea myself.
I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city.
Okay, thanks, man.
Thanks for stopping by our shop.
Hey cutie.
How can I help you today? Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything.
Man, a little bit. Wow, I hope nothing's wrong. You really sound awful. Not awfully tired. I mean, but that is kind of terrible to say to somebody, right? You know? Well, I hope nothing's wrong. You sound awfully tired.
Oh my, do I?
That's
awful.
Yeah.
I should be taking better care of my customers.
Well, of
You'll
yourself.
have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security.
You don't think that's, you don't think he's doing anything wrong?
I don't believe he is. No. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him.
You are. You know, I already told James that I'll talk to Sigurd and get to the bottom of this.
Well, thank you. I can't remember the last time a total stranger walked into our store and offered to help. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again.
It happened about 30 seconds
He
ago.
used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do?
What's your opinion on Dietrich?
Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man. Though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. When
Pressure
we first
from your
opened our
husband?
business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us advice. Didn't treat us like competition at all. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon security. We all do what we have to do to survive in this wretched city. Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall is the way to solve all of Neon's problems.
Well, it may be.
I think he's wrong.
Ouch. Okay. All right. I'd like to see what you got for sale.
I hope you find what you need.
Me too. What do you got? Wait, how much money I got? 1746. 1746. 1746. Well, that's all my money just on Helium. How about half my money? There you go. And the other half on nothing. Okay. Hey, thank you.
Stop by again soon.
Yeah, you too. Well, actually, yeah, believe my last. Okay. Seeger, there we come, man. After we talk to this guy. Because then we can hit multiple birds with multiple stones.
See? I told
So
you.
glad you
Look
stopped
at
by
this place.
today.
Ridiculous, right?
Welcome, welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new face.
Exactly. I can't believe this place is still open. I give it a few more months before this loser.
With a location like this, that's quite a surprise.
The first time I laid eyes on this building, I felt the same way. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure. It is a sad day.
Interesting. Without any help, what's going to happen to you?
I don't know, my friend. I suppose I would be at Neon's mercy. Just another failed dreamer, walking the streets and living in a sleep crate.
Well, you know, maybe I can help.
That would be a blessing, my friend, but I wouldn't want to impose.
You think there's anything I can do to help you?
You would do that for a total stranger? Bless you, my friend. Bless you. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business, and you were the final element that was missing. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group.
All right, that sounds simple enough.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have lifted from my shoulders. I appreciate your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
All right, we'll talk to you
really
later.
Appreciate what you are doing for me, friend.
Mm-hmm. Well, should I? No, I don't need to make. Do I need to make anything? Can I make anything? Let's see what we got.
I'm interested in some of your mining gear, but I'm gonna need a discount.
I'm sorry, my friend, but prices are set in stone. I'm afraid I cannot provide any discounts.
I think I already have one
Oh,
of these.
come on, man. Where am I supposed to go mining on Volai Alpha? It's nothing but ocean. Look, I'll pay 50%, but no more. You should be happy, you know? I don't exactly see any customers clamoring at your doors.
No, I cannot do that. You have to pay what everyone else pays.
Have it your way.
Yeah, but who sets up a mining
Hey there.
business? All right, so we can do refine. Nope. Can we? Can we do? Yeah, we can. Here. Oh wait, I should have just made 2 of those. Get them out the way.
Take it easy.
Right. Hey, what are you doing up all on me? Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that weird or what? I said, you know what I'm saying? And then the one guy goes, yeah. Okay, let's go find Mr. Seeger. Oops. He's not about. Hey, Fritz. All right, so where does he go to relax?
You're
'Cause I
out there
think-
a lot, right?
Yeah. I make no promises. All right, we gotta talk to this lady, but it's gonna be a minute.
You here to book a room?
I am
Welcome
not.
to the Hotel Volai. Are you here to rent a room?
No.
You'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury accommodations are more than reasonably priced.
Do you have a sister on Jameson and New Atlantis? Working the bar? Well, that's a pleasant surprise.
That's the first thing that all of my guests say. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you'll be actually getting the best value for your credits.
How did you pull that off? I didn't think such a business existed on this world.
Indeed it does. And all it took was a dash of my own ingenuity to make it happen.
I see.
That's a story for another time.
Okay.
So, can I book you a room for the night?
No, but hey, you know what I got? I got a promotion from Saburo. This flyer just is going to tell you everything about it.
Oh, thanks. I'll definitely give this some thought. It couldn't hurt.
All right, cool. Do you get a lot of tenants?
To tell you the truth, not really. And that's one of the consequences with the arrangement between Administrator Bayou and myself. He won't hassle me, but there's nothing I can do about my guests being hassled. The last tenant I had was arrested for spitting on the street. As you can imagine, business is not exactly booming. Luckily, I have more than enough capital to cover my expenses, but it still sucks.
Yeah, it does. Wow. Maybe I could. Yeah, I can't help you. Want to let me in on your little secret? Well, no, she won't.
Remember, we always have plenty of amazing rooms at reasonable rates.
Okay. Is that secret over there?
Catherine Luzian keeps demanding her look into her husband's murder. Right. Hysterical.
It was a murder. It's Neon. Of course it was a murder. Alright, trade authority guy sucks. We're going to check for Sigurd again. Like I said, I thought I saw him, but I could be wrong. And of course, I was wrong. Sigurd's easy to spot. Because he's the only one walking around with a neon suit on.
I wonder how things would have been different.
You know, I could track down that person who defaced Styx if you like.
You'd do that? Huh. Okay. Maybe I misjudged you.
Yeah, you did. You know, I can't allow assault like that to go unpunished.
Huh. I'm glad you see Styx as more than just a possession. The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself Warlord. You can probably find him somewhere near Euphorica.
Or in
Scare the crap out of this
Euphorica.
punk, and it'll teach all the Ebside lunatics that nobody messes with me and the Styx.
Got it. Why is he targeting you?
Warlord's one of the Disciples, one of Neon's street gangs that claims it owns Ebside. A few years back, the gang tried to break in here and rob my place, but Styx put one of them down and sent another to Reliant on a stretcher. He and his buddies have been harassing me ever since, mostly by scaring away my customers and stealing my deliveries. Warlord still swears he'll get even with me, and he came pretty damn close when he somehow managed to disable Styx and sprayed him with paint. It feels like it's only a matter of time before he gets past Styx, and I'm done for.
Okay, we'll take care of him. Saburo wants me to give you this.
I don't need any handouts. I'll pass. Don't need it. Don't want it. Take it somewhere else. You ever get nightmares, Styx? About the war?
If he did, we all in trouble. Wouldn't you agree? We'll check him in a little bit. We want to check him after we talk to Sigurd. He's way more amenable at that point. Sigurd, what are you doing, man?
Hey there. Got the shakes, huh?
Hello.
Don't worry.
Hope you're feeling well today.
Is it that obvious?
Vectus?
Yeah. Haven't zoned in like a week. My whole body feels like it's crumbling.
Dude.
Coming down off Aurora isn't easy.
Are you on break or something? He might be on break.
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul. Alright. Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else perhaps?
Hope it works for me. I'm sick of feeling this way when I can't get a fix.
I don't use Aurora.
That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies.
That's unusual.
I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic.
Seems like he has a stranglehold on the entire city.
Then you understand what I'm up against.
At
this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Voli system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know.
Here's a flyer from Saburo.
I wouldn't mind a bit of extra traffic as long as the supplies allow for it. A few extra credits never hurt.
All right. You know, maybe I can help you with your supply problem.
That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport.
Okay, so how will we sneak them past the spaceport?
There's nothing to worry about. As long as packages aren't coming off a commercial vessel, the authorities won't scan them. That's why this has to be done slowly and methodically. If I get too much all at once, they'll catch on to my scheme.
All right. You don't have to pay me anything.
As much as I'd like to believe that, let's wait and see how you feel after you make the delivery. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started.
Roger
Thank you
that.
so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Stay away from Aurora.
Oh, you got no idea. It was just here. How did it get turned around so poorly?
We've been here an hour already. Maybe you should have figured
It's
out
a perfect
what you
day
wanted
for a
before
different
we
you.
came.
Welcome to Enhance.
Oh, thank you.
If you're tired of seeing that same old face in the mirror every morning and
Old?
you're looking for something different, we can help. Our state-of-the-art machinery uses a patented proprietary technology that can reshape your facial features or give you a new head of hair. For a small, one-time fee, you can enhance yourself and bring a big, warm smile to your brand new face.
Sounds cool. But hey, I'm here about Saburo. He's got a business opportunity for you.
I'll take a look, but I won't make any promises, okay?
Okay. All right.
If you're looking
Later.
for a new you, I'm always ready to help.
We know. Yeah?
We're not going to mess with that.
Welcome to Galvin, the Settled Systems' premier financial institution. Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the Settled Systems, so you can do your banking your own way, on your own time. Galbank, where your credits work for you.
You and me both. You don't want to.
To ensure you receive the best coffee anywhere in the galaxy. Terra Brew, enjoy a cup right now.
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you?
Got you covered. Morning, noon, or night. Enjoy one of our distinct coffee flavors. Brewed using the secret technique.
What is this place? Oh, yeah, the Emporium. All right, yeah, we need to talk to the guy in here.
So, why did you drag me in here?
You said you
All of our
wanted to buy
items are
something
guaranteed
nice
to
for
be
your
of the
girlfriend,
highest
so you
quality.
are.
Are you sure you're in the right place? You certainly don't look like one of our usual clientele.
Hey, you're the one that told me
Dang.
she has expensive
I almost wore my entitled snob outfit today, too.
And then go to the Emporium.
I take it from your tone I've made an error in judgment.
Yeah, I guess.
Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance. In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods.
You want to take him out?
You mean kill him? Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know how. I've never been terribly good at that sort of thing. Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Was there anything else I could help you with?
I'll handle this headlock for you.
Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. You have no idea. Thank you for accepting my offer. Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe you can find him hanging out somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go.
All right, I know the place. I'll try to reason with him first, though.
Whatever it takes. Just don't go getting yourself killed on my behalf.
Well, you probably wouldn't know.
That's really all I know. Head back here when you've taken care of the situation. Good luck.
Hey, I got a flyer from Saburo. You should take a look at it.
Oh? Well, maybe I'll give it some thought. Maybe.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Come back soon. You never know what we'll have for sale.
All right, so we got to go that way, it looks like. But that's if we don't find our bud. All right. Should I look one more time in there?
Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
All right, that's nice. We'll talk to Clover. All right, let's talk to this a-hole right here.
This is the place. Yeah? Buying, selling, or moving.
Mm-hmm. Buying and selling. Hey, first, Saburo, he's got a promotional opportunity for you.
Nah, I don't think I want to get mixed up in that.
You're just a big a-hole, aren't you? Let's do some business.
Yes, let's.
Do I have anything that you're willing to buy that's worth any money that I'm willing to part ways with? Well, I'm gonna say no. All right, later.
Find anything else? Make sure you bring it to me.
Yeah, if I find anything else, I'll bring it to you for sure. All right. What I would like to find is Sigurd. Makes my life a lot easier if I could find him. This guy, man. This guy. Some people just think they can just not do any work, man. Leave it to the robots. Okay. Let's go on over to Upside. Get ourselves shot. Ain't nobody causing no trouble, man. Nobody causing no trouble yet. All right. We're going to head over to Frankie's. First, a detour.
Hey, take the wrong turn. I told you to get. Listen.
Okay, maybe not so much the detour. Hold on a sec. See that? Syndicate Ronin, Syndicate Assassin, Syndicate Assassin. Things are about to get ugly. Alright. Citizen. Hey.
You're a paying customer. You lost, kiddo?
Last I checked, I was an adult.
Just something I call everyone. Nothing to get worked up over. I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it a while back. These days, if you ain't a regular, you're usually trouble.
Well, first, if you don't call me kiddo, unless you want me to call you Gramps. Alright, look, you ain't gonna get any trouble from me.
We'll see about that.
Mm-hmm. Saburo Odaka. Okadibo. He's got a cross-promotion opportunity for you, if you're interested.
No, thank you.
Is that because your syndicate pays you off and you don't need to mix with other businesses? All right, look, Tevin Anastas told me a thug named Headlock hangs around here.
Never heard of him. Now, are you gonna buy something or just annoy me all
Well, I'm going to annoy you all day until you remember hearing about, what's the name? Look, I really need to know where he is.
How am I supposed to know where he is?
Because that's who you are. Look, nobody will ever know you told me.
I wish I could, but if anybody found out I told you...
I understand. I'm sure we can work something out.
I hear you.
Look. There must be some way we can both win here.
You may think so, but I don't. I told you, I don't know who Headlock is. Now either quit loitering or make yourself useful and buy something.
Maybe. Oh, God, I don't have any money, okay?
Well, now that I know you're serious, we can talk business. Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand them. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. What'd he do this time?
He's been terrorizing the Emporium.
Well, if any place should be terrorized, it may as well be the Emporium.
True that.
In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4 somewhere near there.
All right.
I gotta ask, what are you gonna do with him?
It's better if you didn't know. If you can't stand him, why do you care what I'm going to do with him?
I have no affection for him whatsoever. He's a good-for-nothing thug, and a boastful one at that. I wouldn't mind seeing him get smacked around and put in his place. But that doesn't mean I think he should be killed.
Do I look like a killer? You know, I'll shake him down. Cover Tevin's expenses.
You're every bit a thug that Headlock is. I'm done talking with you. You have your info, and I have a shop to run. So either beat it or buy something. Until next time.
Mm-hmm. And there may be a next time. Dang, man. Whoa. Whoa. Gotta stay away from that stuff. Madame Savages. Hidden treasure. Traveler's Guide to Stealth. We got our money back from our bribe. Ain't mad at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on, get out of there. We need real weapons. Oh, shoot. Thanks for the help, man. Oh, sorry. Oh, shoot. This is gonna go bad. All they were trying to do was help me. Oh shoot. It was just a matter of time for... I forget who I'm really fighting with. Disciples or strikers? This is all my ammo to get this done. I ain't gonna have anything left for headlock. Dang. You better not be coming in for more. Yeah, shut up. It didn't have to be this way. Oh man. Poor Digger. Now, you know what I mean? You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Such needless murder and destruction. C'est la vie. Sad part is I still didn't get all my ammo back. You guys still want to start some mess? Okay. All right, let's figure this out. What do we got? Got no ammo for that one. Okay, we still have this guy. This guy is better than what we have. So you will replace that one. 16 for the Equinox, 30 mag. This one's 20. So you 30 mag will replace that one. Oh, this Eon. All right, so that one's 50 mag at 7, but this one's suppressed. And then we got a Coachman at 62, and okay, that's a sword. So we got 2 coachmen. I don't like coachmen, but oh, here we go. It's only got 20 mag though. But we could take this off and put it on the other one. But what does it do right now? Alright, so yeah, you are going to take that place for now. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, aid. We need some right now. Okay. And what about consumables? Do we have our typical, the ones that we always need? And we don't, so we're going to try to stay away from planets without oxygen, that's for sure, until we can get our act together. But until then, let's do this. What was the... So we have room. Oh, we're over encumbered. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Need a vehicle remote, enhancer gun. Okay, so we can... God dang it. Nope, that's as far as we can go. We need the money. We need some money. Some money, 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 some moolah, yeah. Alright. Can't do anything here. I hate putting points in stuff we're not gonna ever use. Particle beam. Alright, there we go. Alright, we gotta deal with headlock still. We want this one. In truth, I could probably take the weapons and sell them. At the Trade Authority. Okay. That turned out to be a much, much bloodier mission than I first thought it was going to be. No, I knew we were going to have to smoke the fools in there with him. Is this part right here. And the problem is, are we going to have a problem with the disciples? Going forward now?
Word is the RYOS, you know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
And you deserve the best.
What's up?
I just went through a lot of stuff for you, bro.
Would you care to pick up an exquisite gift while you're here? Oh my. Now that is a true relief. I thought I would never be rid of him. I'm not one to get involved with the rabble, so I'm glad you came along when you did. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. All right.
Please visit us again if you're in the market for luxury items.
Well, I probably won't be. All right. I don't know if I want to talk to Catherine yet. Where is Sigurd's place? Right here.
Got a problem?
There's Mr. Sigurd.
If you don't see what you need, feel free to ask. Welcome to Sighardt's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Oh, that's quite a bold claim there.
I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed.
All right, pretty hard sell you pushing there.
Am I? Forgive me. I tend to forget how annoying that can be. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical.
I see. It's a nice shop you got. You should be making a fortune here.
You'd think that, right? Unfortunately, I'm barely scraping by. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something?
Hey, Newell has a problem with you paying the Neon security.
Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here.
You always
If
have
they
a
want
choice.
to fight Neon security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood.
You know, Newell says if the Alliance is unified, you can stand up to Neon.
Easy for him to say. He doesn't have my debts. If I don't pay Dexla, I might lose my inventory. And if I lose my inventory, I'll lose my store.
You know, I still think you should stop the payments.
And why is that?
Oh, because Rosa, you know, James's wife that you've been messing around with.
Rosa said that?
She sure did.
I remember when her and James first started. They were very green. It was a different time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexla his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks. You can't stand up to Neon security on an empty stomach.
That's right. Hey, by the way, since I'm here,
Don't worry. I'll stop making the payments to Drexler immediately.
okay. Well, I got a flyer from Saburo. You most likely will be interested.
Business could always be better. I'll take that.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh wait, hey, you know what? Yeah.
Sure. I have
Mhm.
everything you need to explore the settled systems.
Okay. So first things first. You got 5,000 credits. So how do I get? I got 20,000 already. Holy cow! All right. Let's get these out of here. Holy cow. And, let's sell those and those and that. Holy cow. Yeah, you got no money left. Well, here, you can get one of these. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, you know what? I like you. I'm going to give you a discount. Okay. You know what I'm looking for. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. All right, man. Thank you. See? We both made out on that deal. All right. We got to get back to... I think we got to talk to Saburo. I don't want to talk to Catherine. We will return to Saburo. And then more than likely he is over at Terrabrew. Because he's on break. Oh, he's over in Gal Bank. You think about robbing the place?
I am confident that the flyers will help my business. Ah, thank you so much, my friend. I believe that this will be a great boon for my business.
Okay.
Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. It is not often to see such kindness here in Neon.
You got that right. And we just made some more money. All right.
Stay out of trouble.
Next stop. Newell's. Next stop, Newell's.
To become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
like making a purchase today? We're fully stocked and ready to sell.
Dietrich has agreed to stop making the payments.
Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was talk to him?
Right? I know. Okay, look, it did take some convincing. But he came around.
I don't doubt it. Like trying to wipe the slime off a chasm bass.
Oh, let it go, hon. If Sieghart says he's in, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't
Sure
know
is.
if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start.
It sure is. Alright. I think we nailed everything that we wanted to get done. We got the Merchants Alliance. We got Saburo. We took care of Tevin. Not ready to go talk to Lucian woman. Do we have anything that we need to sell? I don't think we do. If anything, what we need is, there it is. Wait. Contraband, not on us. All right. Okay, so we got a ways to go for that, but we're ready. Cargo holds, we can't do anything there. Was this one targeting systems? Yes, we want to unlock that, so we need to do that. We need to start filling up some stuffs here. We'll get there. Commerce, where's scavenge? Ooh, wellness is ready. But we need scavenging. Security's not ready. Cellular regeneration. Is weightlifting ready to go? See, this one says it's ready. This one is not. You see that? That's weird, huh? But hey, if we do that, then we'll come back and check it out. All right, let's go. Our ship is still there. We are ready to go. And we need to go to, where are you? Wolf. Oh, can't get, out of fuel. How much fuel do we got? We don't even have enough fuel to get there anyway. All right, looks like we're spending our money here. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, actually, it's currently moored at a settlement offering refueling services. Would you like to refuel? Pay and refuel? But I still don't think we would get where we need to go. I still need to go fix a couple of things. Go talk to the ship technician. Excuse me, sir.
Mission inspector, got anything you need to offload? Trade authority is always buying.
I like to view and
no problem.
modify my ship, please. We have 40K. That's gonna get us absolutely nothing. What do we got? All right, so we got you. I got you, babe. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. What are you? All in one berth. And you're Deimos. 3 in 1. Okay. Where's your Habs? You got Habs. Okay. And you're Deimos Hab. And you don't have Deimos Habs. What are we going with? All right. Let's go with this, and let's go ahead and get us a control station right there. Okay. You don't want to connect? All right. Let's try. All right, wait. Oh, okay. I see what the problem was. Okay, fine. Captain's quarters, control station. All right, let's see if you will connect. Yes. And then you can come over here. And then you can be a workshop. All right. For the time being, we will put that back. And we'll let it go. Let it go. Let it go. All right. And then, everything is still fine. Everything. Okay, so we need structure. What do you got? What do you got for me? All right, I need of course you've got nothing. Nothing. Oh man, you guys. Oh, there it is. All right. Of course you got to be like that. Okay. We'll stick with it like that. And then I just need... No? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Cargo. You are 225. Adding in... And you are 300, adding 64. So 12, 16 more for... It's just not worth it. And none of you are worth it. Alright, so... Alright. Boom. Question is... Okay. Alright, we'll leave it like that for now. That's all we got for fuel. And let's see. Fuel. God dang it. Alright, you. That's it. That's the only way you hook. Wait. Well, actually, how much are you? 70. Alright, let's see. You should be able to connect underneath. Yeah, right there. And then... Boom. Okay. But I don't want you... Do I want you all the way up there, or do I want you back? I want you back. Sounds like a song. Okay. Only 8,700. Only 8,700. Okay. All right. So, first things first. All right. Second color. Third color. Okay, and then, oh, wait. Let's get back up here real quick. There it is. There it is. For now. For now. Okay. Hey, top me off, bro.
You got it.
God dang it.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. And what's the fee? Oh, thanks, man. Okay. That's new. That's part of the Galbank Plus mod that we've added in. And then there's our vehicle. There's our ship. Here's our vehicle. And again, guys, we are broke. We got 5K. Well, 6K. So there you have it. All right. We can get this show on the road. We should have enough fuel to get where we need to go. And that has changed. Plans have changed. We don't need to go out to Wolf right now because going to the den isn't going to do as much good right now until we get more money. All right, so let's. I think. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, we never did the Warlord. Okay. Well, we're going to have to come back and do that at some point. Right now, we got to get out of here. Where is this? Show me that. How far out is Ixel? I don't want to go out too far, and that's too far. All right. Mm-hmm. All right, so that's too far. I don't know where Sagan is. Might as well destroy stash. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that one. Where is that one? Prima. There it is. Set course. All right, 29.2 to get there. We got 190. Let's go ahead and jump. Oh shoot. This is such a fucking annoyance. There has to be a way to like turn this off until a certain. We need a mod to delay this one more than any of the other stuff, because this one is just an annoyance. You know, it needs to be delayed.
I've launched the comm beacon. By the time we arrive at Hondo Station, they should be prepped for continuation.
God.
Although, are you sure they're what we're looking for? I'm not getting any readings from them anymore. Initial flag could have been a false positive. It does happen. However, there could also be a case of late manifestation. Regardless, I'll start getting it ready.
See, right here, this should be one that can't just definitely doesn't, because in this situation right here, right now, goes against everything that this mod is talking about. Right? We have not found an artifact, so we haven't done anything in this universe to trigger anything Starborn related. And so it just, of all the things that it talks about, all the possibilities, we're just not.
But I'm
is
pins and needles all over.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you won't be able to.
This mod should never start until after we find the artifact.
Are all scrambled.
The first artifact.
But don't worry, it'll wear.
So it's kind of just annoying that it pops so readily and so quickly. And I understand, right? It's new. You want it to pop as quickly as possible.
Once you can walk again.
You know, but
Now, let's get you out of this.
it still just needs certain triggers. It should have certain triggers to happen that has to happen within the game, you know? And it's so just all right, we're gonna board and we're gonna take all this stuff here. All right, so we're gonna board and loot. Okay. All right. Now, it said it was added to our collection, but what I've experienced is that this ship blows up after we leave it. Okay, maybe not. Oh, that's interesting. We have more power than we need. All right, let's loot these other two. See if we have room for the stuff in our cargo hold. Uh-huh. All right, nice. And then let's get out of here. Oh, actually, I think we were at our destination. Yep. Trying to get to Prima. Hopetown is around here somewhere, right? But we want to go there. Is Hopetown, or is that I'm thinking the wrong place? And okay. Let's do this. Where are we going? Why is it showing me on my ship? Why? Oh, because it's a stupid thing. Okay. All right. No, not one of these planets. The what's the name is so low, the gravity, that you can see that the vehicle can barely get any kind of traction. But we may be able to get it to do some stuff. It's just going to be very slow. But you can see one of the things it's doing is this auto looting everything that we go by. So what we're getting a chance to do right now is just basically drive around, scan, loot, before we go to the area that we need to go to. And this is why we chose this vehicle over the other one. The gun is so much better on this one. Now, auto loot doesn't work for enemies. Just want to get over here, see what this is. Storage depot. Oh, goodness. I love when it tells me members of my crew has eaten this and this, and I'm the only member of my crew. You'd think I'd kind of know what I've eaten already, right? Oh, we're in trouble. Alright, let's get back. We didn't prep for O2. For no O2. So let's get over here and get this done. And then we gotta make sure we prep. So first things first. Let's fix that. Alright, let's turn this back on. Let's get over here. Now supposedly, holy cow, we're surrounded by stuff. What's up ahead? Yes, I am cheating. And we're cheating because we're not fully prepared for no oxygen. Is anybody still alive? Hold on. There it is. Alright, so wait. Okay, so let's go over here. Loot what we can. Okay. Figure out. You can see we're losing oxygen fairly quickly. Building CO2. I don't even know if I have a purge valve. So can you pick it up, please? All right. Wait, one more. Oh, I didn't want to take all that stuff. Dang it. All right. So helmet, stump helmet. You can have that back. And apparel. Thank you. I don't want that stuff. Where's our ship? There it is. Alright, and then our cargo, it's got a ton of argon and water. There, take it all. And then boom. Alright, so I think There it is. Okay, so first things first. What's over here? Over here is, yes, the control station. And then where's our thing? Right there. Okay. All right. Let's get back down here. Let's get in here. We got plenty of room. All right. No. We need a comm relay. We need iron and zero wire. Okay. So, first things. We just picked up a ton of stuff. And all this stuff can be basically torn down. Now, if it had legendaries or mods on there, it would have been, you know, one thing to just go ahead and take those off. But since it didn't, there's nothing that says we need to, like, hold on to them. Now, you can see these all, for some reason, well, these are worth a lot of money, so we're not going to just get rid of that. Let's see. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. All right. So right now, and then one thing, just to show you real quick, if we go in our new items, you can see all this stuff is what we got from breaking down all that other gear. Well, it's mixed in with the other stuff that we looted, but all right, so hold on while we're here. Nice. Just 30. Okay. What do you got? What else can we do across here? Not much. We need to do that. Yeah, we need to start building some stuff out. Okay, so now we need to come in here and be smart. So here, we can only build one, so we'll build it. God, freaking day. We already have that stuff anyway. Purge valve. We need one more zero wire. No! We don't have any silver. How the F do you not have any silver? Oh, that's hurting. That hurts. Not having any silver really... Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Oh goodness. No, really? Already? Okay, we need to make some money. All right. Okay. Oh, we got 13. Okay. That's puts us closer. Where's Sagan? Okay. All right. Ooh. It's deep freeze, no atmosphere. Another extreme thing. What is out there? Ship. Derelict mule. Okay. Let's just get back out here. There's something over here. There's a couple of things. There's...
Hey, contact Charlie 3. Nice
Hey.
to meet you. Bye, Charlie 3.
Hey.
Just doing my daily paying it forward.
Mm-hmm.
Avoid the Altair system. Like big time.
Thanks for the warning.
Sure. So, I'm doing my rounds, pick up supply drops, and I grabbed into the Altair system, and boy, spacers all over the damn place there. Distress call, yammering nonstop. Something big's going down there, and all of us with no skin in the game, yes, we just give it a wide berth. Am I right?
Might be that I can help him.
Charlie 3, you are looking to pay it forward like big time. I mean, I won't tell you you're crazy, but wow. Bye, Charlie 3. You've been like the best Charlie 3 I've talked to all week.
Well, appreciate that. You've been cool too. All right, wait, hold on. Oh no, we screwed that. We screwed the pooch on that one. Do you see what I'm looking at right now, right? Frickin' A. Alright, I gotta... Alright. Yeah, we're gonna take that much weight out of our hold. So we take 66 mass out of the hold. That's with the hopes. Alright, we'll take the helium, but where's the other one? There it is. Grab the silver first. Okay. What's this over here? Just a sensor contact. And another one right there. But hey. Okay. So, first things first. All right. I don't know if I made one, but I'm gonna make another one just in case. I'm gonna make 4 of these guys. We only need 1 of those. And we're going to come back up here. See what we're missing. A mag pressure tank. I think we can make one. We sure can. We can make 2 of those. And then if we come up here, we should be able to make 2 of those. All right. As you can see, okay, so now we have the okay, so we can put that on. All right. We can't do anything else there. We don't have any of the stuff, so we're. But do we have? Nope. Nope. All right, so we can't really do anything more than that. We can put that on. Help protect ourselves a little bit. Can't get that on there. Can't get that on there. And it's already O2 boosted. And you can see we don't have anything to put on there. Is that our pack? And we definitely can't put that on. Can we put medic? Nope. Alright, what's the first slot? Extra capacity. Too bad we can't get oxygen. Oh, if we had another mag pressure tank, we could. I don't think we can make any more, though. We can only make... I think we made all we could. Okay. The jacket, and nothing we can do there. So, okay. God dang it. Okay, so one of the things that we have to do right now, which I hate doing, but we got to do it. Okay. Gotta equip that. Let's see. Okay, so we gotta figure out which ones are gonna benefit us. Which ones are just a waste of time. Drop, drop, drop. Drop, drop. Alright. Short scope, muzzle brake. Alright. Ooh, okay. Semi-automatic. Both of them are semi-automatic. We got no rounds for that one. Which one am I using? 40 in the clip. Both of them got 40 in the clip. We're just gonna. Okay. Alright, we gotta favorite that. That's over there. Purge valve, and then where's the emergency? There it is. Yep. Alright, we have to pick all that stuff up later. Alright, consumables. See what we can fit in there. Alright. Boom. Okay, and then how bad is our ship? Okay, you got. Wait, what am I doing? All right, let's put the fuel on the ship. Okay. And then resources. Okay, there we are. Okay, so we got the got our weight down a bit. All right. Grav drive offline. Alright, add it to our collection. Whoop. I'll be right on it. I'm about done wrapping up this game. Just one more turn. Dang it. I knew I shouldn't have let you on this ship. Everyone said you were an idiot, but your engineering skills are legendary. So listen, the O2 systems have been failing for a while, and you are the only person on board that can fix it. Get off your butt and fix it. It's like talking to my daughter sometimes. Yeah, alright, let me just finish this game. I need you to do it now, please. You know? And it's like, the game will be there when you get back. And it's just kind of funny. It's like, you know, I can't pause it though. So, you know, that means it's over. That means this particular round is over. You know, you'll have plenty of opportunities. And don't get me wrong, you know, obviously I play games, I understand, you know, but it's like, at some point, you know, sometimes if you can't pause, then that means you're done for right now. And you have to come back and start all over. Do it all over. Life happens. Okay. So, you know, the funny thing is I just did a mod playtesting with Real O2 and Real Fuel, basically going over this very thing here, you know. And you know, I used higher level characters when I did it, but it's kind of like, and I mentioned, you know, sometimes though, when you're starting out, there's a lot of things you need to do with to prep for Real O2 that, you know, not being a high level character like that, you don't have everything you need. You know, you don't have all the skills required, and sometimes you just don't have all the resources. And then so right now, I believe we're on another planet that doesn't have O2. Oh, come on. And nor does it have enough gravity to go. Well, I guess we're going a little faster. Where are we supposed to be going? All right, that's not where we need to go. All right. So there's where we need it. Set over there. Oh, dang. Hold on. Who's fighting who? Or is this all just spacers standing around just waiting for me? Oh, ecliptic. Uh-oh. How fair is it? come with this gun. All right. Oh, I think we're done. Okay. Whoops. Was there a pharmaceutical kit up here? Yep, right there. All right. Why are you running away, bro? I don't have the gun right now. Mm-hmm. Get back there any way you can. Alright. Now I think we have enough gear and enough money. I don't think I put anything in the car. Oh, I did. Oh, I didn't, but we picked up a lot of stuff. Alright, let's get going. Holy cow, alright. Okay, we need to get not over there, but over here. Just enough fuel. Supposedly. Alright, where's the den? Where are you? The Trader Onyx. Hey.
Trade Authority at your service.
Hey, let's trade.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
Well, I did. I just did. Oh. Well. Oh. Okay. Now, let's sell you some stuff. First things first. Man, you ran out of money real quick. All right. Thanks, man. Let's find a den. How did I get all the way over here? This is not where I tried to go. Or is it? What is this? I don't know what the repair platform is. We have to get closer. Hold on. Ship parts added. Really? All right, we gotta hope that everything that we're gonna want is gonna be here. Oh, this is our first time visiting.
A big enough scoop for you?
Nice. Okay. Weapons. Spacesuits, only the one. What is it? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we got a ton of resources. Okay, so now we... Okay.
I really don't think that's appropriate talk coming from a Vanguard pilot. Hey,
That's
what
exactly
can I do for
your
you?
problem. You don't think. If you weren't such a lousy
Need some
report,
work done?
you wouldn't be stuck all the
Yeah,
way out
let's
here.
see what we can get done right now.
I mean, I guess maybe that's true, but if so,
Sure, have at it.
Just as stuck out.
Okay, I got 38K. See if we can get one of those and one of those. All right, 20K. All right. How much? All right, boom. And we can't afford any others. Acceptance.
Here as I am.
Mm-hmm.
What does that say?
Oh,
You got it.
You really do want me to kick
All right.
your ass, don't ya?
All right, that's enough. Bastion, go pull up. Get a drink.
Okay, we can't take that. Mm-hmm.
They're not going to like it if you're making them look bad.
Lieutenant Commander Marquez. I appreciate your concern.
It's always a great day here in outer space. Salutations. Iron deposit detected. Initiating evisceration protocols to remove mass from human body. Just kidding.
I will think on that.
Okay, whatever.
That is correct. What can I do for you?
Mm-hmm. Need to make a transaction.
Sure.
Okay, first things first. I'm still over encumbered, but we can fix that.
Please enjoy a complimentary beverage from the break room before you leave.
Okay.
You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Heard there's some kind of retreat for criminals getting built on Exil 2. Straighten them out or something. Good luck with that.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always... Anything I can help you with?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, have at it.
Nope, you're the wrong one. But I need to hold on to 10. So let's just see. Alright, what do we got? Where's my major guns? Alright. Missile launcher. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And then where's the other guy? You ain't him. There you go.
Anything
hey, man.
I can help you with?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I believe it won't fit there. Okay. Oh, see, look, I can't even make Heliox right now.
Interested in some UC sightseeing? You should pay New Homestead a visit. See how they lived way back in the early 22nd century.
Hmm. Do want to check something real quick here. Oh, still don't have enough iron. And I don't have a comm relay. Can I put up a mission board? I sure can. Still no iron, and now no zero wire. I want to go and do the Argos thing, but I'm not ready to do the Argos thing yet. And the thing is, the more we increase the cargo space on this ship, the more stuff we're going to have. And then what's going to happen is when we switch to the Frontier, our ship is going to become over encumbered. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. The Stellar Corsair. All right, let's see what happens. All right. Pretty soon, we're going to lose gravity. Whoa. Aggressive much? I can't shoot back here. They're gonna try to outflank me. Oh, that's painful. Actually, I think that was her. No, it wasn't. Okay. All right, that worked out. Fire everything. Seriously? Where is it? Oh. There you are. Whoa. Come here. Come here. There, we want to get your engines. They talk so much smack when you're shooting them. Okay. Is there nobody on board?
Messing with the...
Gotta load up, right? Gotta make sure the crew eats. You know what? I just realized something. Mm-hmm. Oh. Since I can't get up the ladder, that tells me someone's up there trying to use it. Whoops.
Here! Over here!
Come on! This guard down!
Okay. fact that it doesn't let me climb the ladders. A little disconcerting. No. Isn't this where I started? Let's say, yeah. My goodness. All right, let's see what we just added. All right, so we have 5 ships now. We got the watchtower. We got the derelict, mule, the stellar corsair. Mm-hmm. And then the Crimson Fleet Karis. Holy cow, what a mess. Alright, in truth, we gotta get out of this system. Okay, so our ship excuse me. All right, let's see. We're gonna hold on to that.
until I get to rotate out of here.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Okay, so this is us. We are still trying to, work our way up to wanting to go work for Argos. There's a lot of things that we need to get done. Also, I don't like the idea of going to Argos, getting started with that, and then getting the frontier, and then not having room for everything. I might need to, in preparation for that, put together an outpost of some sort, some storage, and then store all our resources there temporarily until after we finish with the that opening tutorial quest with Argos. So that may be what we need to do. Okay, that's where we're going to leave it today. Once again, I truly appreciate everybody jumping in and taking a look, and it is kind of cool to see that a lot of people have interest in this, in the RYOS mod. And as a matter of fact, like I said, it has, since the inception, so since it was created, has been one of my favorite mods. And the whole premise behind it and what it allows you to do, and the delay of the Argos to when you're ready to go do it, when you want to go do it, to me was just genius. And again, it's just so much fun, man. It's in truth, it's just fun to keep playing that over and over again. And then the new changes and the updates and the new area that they put in for the ship owners, and just everything about it, just they really up the modder up to his level with this one. Winter, I can't remember the whole thing, but Winter just basically upped their game and said, hey, no, we can even do it better. And that's what they did. They just came back and said, hey, here's an even better version of it. And you can see it's just fun, man. It is really just fun to play. And we're still in it, technically, because I don't consider it done until after you finish the Argos mission and you are now a member of Constellation. That is when it's done. And then we've already, this is what, our second part, and we can still keep it going. And I know I saw one person in the comments, tell me like they were 36 hours in and still hadn't gone to Argos. 36 hours. And I'm like, yeah, I've done the same thing. And it's like the fact that you have that freedom and ability to choose, and just imagine, man, you can go out and just do all the stuff you want. Like I said, you could do each faction. Crimson Fleet, you can do the Freestar Rangers, the UC, and Ryujin. You can do all four before you decide, man, I've done enough. Let me go get a real job. You know what I mean? And technically that is it, right? Look, I've done espionage, I've tried law, I've tried, military, and I even, went undercover. I'm done. And then that, really, you could do it in that order, right? And to say, and then finally, after the Crimson Fleet, you're like, I just need to settle down and just do something real, you know? And you go do Argos, and then what does that do? Open up a whole new can of worms right there. Now all of a sudden you got the artifacts, and then you can concentrate solely on that. And then with the delayed start to Shattered Space, once you got Andrasia and you complete her missions, all of a sudden you got Shattered Space going. So to me, there's so much potential and so many different ways you could go and do this. And in so many, like I said, it's your imagination, right? It's you. And you can come back and you can say, yeah, let me do it this way. Yeah, this seems, this would be cool, right? And it's your world. It's your character, and you can build him or her any way you want. And just keep it going. And then, so to me, like I said, these mods, man, the sandbox that is Starfield, with the mods that have been added, the things that have been added via these mods, just makes Starfield, and I don't want to say a whole new game, because it's not a whole new game. It's just enhanced and made better. And, it's like, how many, like I think about it and I'm like, I got almost 6,000 hours into Skyrim. I got 3,000 hours into Fallout. I've got almost 2,000, if not more, now into Starfield. And it's just crazy. And, Skyrim, how long has that been out, And we keep going back. That's the crazy part. Fallout, right? But what is it that makes us go back? What makes us restart and do it again? Mods. Mod list. A collection of mods that have been put together to just give you a complete different feel and just, set of opportunities and objectives and things like that. And you're like, yeah, let me go and do this. So, but like I said, you're not just limited to the mod list, because now the mod list should give you the opportunity and the ability to really engage your imagination and just delve right in. And that's what it does for me. So I hope it does the same for you guys. Remember, down in the comments, any questions, like what I'm using, what's making it do this, what's making it do that, just ask away. And also, tell me what your favorite mods are. Tell me what you think of this one. Tell me, are you willing to... Now, I will tell you this. It is 600 credits. So it's not a free mod. But I think of all the paid mods, this one for sure is definitely worth the money. For sure. And except for the one glitch that looks like I caused in the first part of this one, it is not disappointed. I have not been disappointed since I've downloaded it and put it on in my game. And then the one time that I broke my game, and it wasn't that I broke my game, but that is one thing too. Okay. If you download this mod and you got it in your game, You cannot have it on for New Game Plus. Okay, so when you go through the Unity, you have to take it off. But if you have another character or a different character going, you got to remember to put it back on for them. Because if you don't, it doesn't matter if you restart it. Once you take it off and you play and save and you go on and you advance with that character for a minute, it's done. You can't restart it. You can't get it back. And that's what I found out with my one character. And I actually had to just bite the bullet and go back to a past save that was prior to when I went through the Unity and took the mod off. So that's the only downfall there. So if I was going to critique and add anything in there, because they've already done the one thing that I was really not as pleased with, and that was, if we're going to start with a ship, don't make it a different ship other than the Frontier. Any other ship but the Frontier, because we're going to get that one. So the only thing I would put in this one is, investigate the Unity part a little bit more, right? Is going through the Unity really starting a new game? Is it a new game plus? And there should be figure out if there's a trigger or or a flag or something that's saying, yeah, this is going, this character is going through the Unity, they're starborn, don't kick off RYOS. Right? Or unless, and then, hey, maybe, I don't know, I got to look at it again. I haven't, it's been a couple of days since I looked at it, and I just glossed over, because now I'm thinking about it. I think it did say something about New Game Plus, and then maybe they did that already, and I have to go back and look, because if it's there, hey, perfect, right? Because then when it goes to the New Game Plus, it's going to treat it a little differently. And that way you don't have to take the mod off and run the risk of you starting another character or, going back to a character that hasn't gone through Argos yet. It's not an issue if all your characters have gone through Argos, right? It's an issue if you go to a character that you've delayed going through Argos, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I better, and you're like, I can't. It won't do anything now. So, and also that was the old version. This new version might actually account for that as well. So I don't know. But there we go, guys. Once again, I appreciate you. We're going to keep kicking these out, Starfield, Fallout, NCAA college football is now here. So you may see some of those here pretty soon. I have early access, but I don't remember when that actually starts. And it might have already started, and I'm just behind the curve. So tomorrow morning, first thing, I'll check it and see if it's available, and if I've been, just behind the times and falling behind everyone else and getting those mods out. But in truth, I'm less motivated to play that than I am to play this. And it's ironic because back when, as far back as NCAA 14, when we were still doing NCAA 14 and Madden, I used to take off work for the releases of those, right? And couldn't wait to start playing and getting into it. I gotta be honest with you, Madden is Madden, but NCAA I was very disappointed with last year. I just was very disappointed with a lot of things that it was doing. And I think for me, NCAA, the biggest thing about it was the ability to create draft classes and export them over into Madden. So the fact that they weren't able to get their act together and get that sorted, just bummed me out. And then it just, I don't know, man. It just, the recruiting thing just, to me, isn't fun. It isn't fun, and they just haven't figured out a way to do it to make it fun. So yeah, and then that's a whole different story, and then I'll be talking about that more when it's time to. But I've got a lot of issues with what they're concentrating on, and it's just like, and plus my style of play has changed quite a bit too. But if you ask me, which would I rather play? Starfield. Every day. All the time. Okay, guys. So we'll see you later. All right. Bye.